Tesla's time-traveling Tea Party. Tesla had the idea first, but realized, like me, it would do no good because if anybody showed up, they would create another timeline, an anti-grandfather paradox safety valve. Automatically creates an alternate parallel timeline that is similar but different because there are changes in this timeline. Basic, everybody should understand that. Okay, somewhere back in time, Stephen Hawking threw a time traveler tea party. Well, nobody showed up. Of course not. He probably figured as much. Somebody in the future invents a time machine and wants to go back in time. Where do I go to? Hey, let's go to Stephen Hawking's time traveler tea party and show him that time travel is possible. Now, to travel through time, you cannot travel through time. What you have to do is you have to go outside the flow of time and figure out where you want to come back in to be in the timeline that you want to be in. But anti-grandfather paradox check valve. Well, you can't go back and change the timeline that already exists. You create an alternate, parallel, similar but different timeline. One where nobody showed up at the party and one where somebody did. Now, in that person's future timeline, well, hey, we invented a time machine. Let's go back to that party and see if we're the one that went back into the party. And, well, nope. You created yet another timeline. And now, in this timeline, two people showed up at Stephen Hawking's party. And, of course, it happened yet again. And somebody got the idea that if all these people show up at the Hawkins timeline tea party, then they can go back there with holographic recorders, which obviously none of the previous time travelers brought with them, and record some really stuff. So there was two there. So as far as I know, that yes, Stephen Hawking threw himself a time traveler tea party, and 5 people showed up. But that is a different timeline. And all Stephen Hawking did was prove that the grandfather paradox cannot happen. Okay, that's the way it's set up. So, all these different timelines have the same past, but different futures. And when our future becomes their past, they can also travel forward in time and creating yet other timelines. And creating yet other timelines. And it can be such a tangled mess that there are futures out there that you can't begin to tell because so many time travelers have infinite amount of timelines. It's not the multiverse with its infinite numbers of universes that every decision you've ever torn between can become a reality. No. That happens in time travel where, yes, you were in this position once before in a different timeline. Torn between this thing and that thing and you went with that thing. So this time you can go with this thing because it is all about freedom of choice. You're in a different timeline, similar but different. And yep, that's a possibility. But not just thinking it and want to make it happen. Sorry, that's what flat Earth is all about. Just because I can think it, that makes it real. And oh, gee whiz, the Earth is flat, faked moon landings, good rubber goes on the back. You give me a break, people. Some of the stupidity I have to listen to, grandfather paradox. Yeah, throw that into the flat Earth file, will you please?